Hi everyone, it's Doug Jackson from DougsWordClocks.com. I'm here to show you the last video of the steps required to put together one of our 30cm word clock kits. So in previous videos we have put together the entire clock body, we've constructed the rear, we've done all of the assembly of all the internal components, and we have a complete clock frame ready to go. So to finish off our clock, we need our internal face support, which is this acrylic component. Of course, it goes that way up. If you try and put it in the other way up, you can still see the baffles poking through, and that's clearly incorrect. So it goes with only one way and one way only. We need our clear acrylic cover. We need our stencil. We need a piece of diffuser material. I use tracing paper. This is 270mm by 270mm. As a 275mm. There we go. By 270 odd. That's okay. So just large enough just to cover the inside of the frame, and some tape. Tools that I use is I use a sharp knife, sharp edge, be careful. I use a ruler to help measure the tracing paper. I use a sticky tape holder in order to hold the sticky tape, and I have a source of compressed air. Of course, because we're using compressed air, we use safety glasses. You are absolutely insane if you use compressed air without safety glasses. There we go. Okay, so let's start let's finish the job. So we've installed the stencil mount. Now we need to install the diffuser. Now the diffuser is in place because we want the lights to light up the LEDs to light up the diffuser. We don't want the LEDs to shine straight through the stencil. So here we go with our diffuser. You'll notice that in this particular case I didn't cut the diffuser perfectly square. The world will not explode. Small piece of sticky tape, and we gently want to adhere the bottom of the diffuser, adhere the top of the diffuser. Now notice how I'm not applying the adhesive tape past this edge, which is the edge of where the words will be. I'm just gently on the inside. Okay, next step, we need the stencil. Now this is where the compressed air comes in. If you look really carefully, can you see all of the material, all of the little bits of dust and stuff? We don't want that inside our clock at all, so little gentle blast of compressed air and it's gone. Make sure with your compressed air source that it does have some form of drying agent, and we just want this to be nice and dry. So same thing, I've got the clear acrylic that I'm about to use, but you'll notice, for example, there's a little piece of dust. You just want that to be nice and spotlessly clear. Oh, I forgot to mention, we need the little screw mounts. So there are a set of 8. So you'll see that there are the little captive sockets and the little screws. So there are 4 sockets and 4 screws involved. Now I gently use a knife to get underneath the edge of the acrylic, the paper, and I remove the paper in one motion. Now notice how I'm not grabbing the paper with my fingers, the acrylic with my fingers. I'm just gently removing the paper. I'm holding it by the edge because I want the paper to come off, but I don't want fingerprints on the inside of my acrylic. Now you'll notice that there was a little piece of paper left over. That's entirely standard again. Just gently use a sharp edge to pull it off, and that's it. So there we go. Gentle blast with some compressed air. Make sure it's clear. Make sure the face is clear. And then straight down on top. Of course, it goes without saying that the 12 and the o'clock go towards the bottom of the clock face. Then I place the acrylic on top. Beautiful. Now I just use a small screwdriver in one corner just to support that while I work on the other corner. Small sharp knife. In we go. We want to get the little socket component that goes in from the back through the entire sandwich, and then the small screw component through the top, and do it up. Beautiful. Now I leave the acrylic face on the I leave the paper protective face on the clock as long as I possibly can, because that helps to protect the face. In fact, when you get a clock from me, you will find that it has a paper protective material on it, or wrapped up, because the last thing I want is for some stupid little workshop accident to cause a little bit of damage. So there we go. So now I slide the paper up. So I slide it up halfway, and I sight the face to make sure that the face is perfect and clear and blemish free, and that there's no foreign objects inside there. Remove the screwdriver, again using the edge of a sharp blade, being careful not to cut yourself, of course. I then insert the last of the two captive screws. They help hold the face on. These captive screws are a wonderful idea. In the olden days, I used to make clocks with a vinyl face, and I didn't realise that these little screws existed, and it was a large job to use to install adhesive mounts on the back of the face and get that installed and stuff. That was actually really hard. These little screws look really nice and work perfectly. So there we go. So there is the face of our clock. I'll cover it back up because I want to keep it protected. There we go. And there you have it, one finished clock. Now we can test it while it's here by plugging it into a power source, and you'll see each of the words light up through the protective face material. And there we go. It's not 2:30. I have to set the clock yet, but there we go. There's a now absolutely finished 30cm word clock. Thanks so much for watching these videos. As always, it's been intriguing fun creating them. I don't have video editing facilities. One day I make clocks. So anyway, look, thanks heaps for watching. Thank you so much for being interested in my amazing clocks, and I hope that you have an awesome time making your own. So if you have any issues at all, I'm available via email. It may take a day or two to respond to your email. Please don't try and contact me on Facebook. Facebook messaging and I just don't get along. It takes days and days and days to get around to responding to Facebook. But you send an email to Doug at dougswordclocks.com, as your instruction sheet says, and you'll be absolutely fine. Have a great day. See you later. Bye.